The block for today is called Red Chain, and it's 15 inches finished. This block is meant to go with the block for tomorrow, which is the red star block, because this block is one of two for the quilt and pattern shown below. This little pattern here. If I zoom in, you can see a little bit closer how the blocks look together. Here is the diagram for this block. It's just squares, and I use 3 different fabrics and the background. You can cut these any way you like. I have the AccuQuilt shapes here. If you have the 6-inch cube, you can use both of these. And here are the rotary cutting instructions. For patch A, the small square, you're going to cut 2-inch squares. And you'll need 4 patches of 2 colors and 8 patches of the background. And you'll be making 4 patch blocks from these. The next patch is patch B. It's a 3-inch finished square, and you'll cut 3.5 inches square. And you'll need 12 for the background, and then 2, 3, and 4 of 3 different fabrics. And we'll put this together in just a minute, but I'll finish explaining to you what's going on. This is a quilt I designed in AccuQuilt 8, and it's 77 by 93 finished, and these are 15-inch blocks. How I found this is called Blue Ridge pattern, a Blue Ridge quilt pattern, and it's a free download from Wyndham Fabrics. And on the next page there is a link. You can scan this code and it'll take you to that download on Wyndham Fabrics. Here is your coloring chart if you want to color, and then I've included for the layout that I drew on this page, the 77 by 90 inch finished. Here are your fabric requirements if you want to make that. So you have many choices here. You can make the smaller quilt. I believe the quilt that you download the pattern is 91 by 91 finished. There are more blocks in that quilt. This chain block can be used on its own as well. You can use it to put between your sampler blocks, and it'll connect all the blocks in your sampler if you like. It's a good block for that. It's very easy, and you can choose a lot of colors. So here are the fabrics I've chosen. I'm doing reproductions fabrics, or Civil War fabrics, in reds. The pattern for the Blue Ridge is done in blues, but of course you can do anything you want. Here are the small squares, and these are the large squares. And I'm just going to put them together. I'm going to put the 4 patches together, then lay them out on the prop-it board and show you the pieces. Here is the block all laid out. The 4 patches go in the corner, and you see this fabric is the same on this diagonal, and then this fabric stops and starts again on the edges. We just place the background squares between all of the accent fabrics and the 4 patch squares. I said earlier that this would be a good block to connect your samplers, or to set your samplers, because it's a chain block, but it just dawned on me that this is a 15-inch finished block, and we've been making 12-inch mostly sampler blocks, so it wouldn't fit unless you took each sampler block and put a 1.5-inch finished frame around each block. So that would make a 12-inch finished block, a 15-inch finished block. And if you need a bigger quilt, that's probably a good way to go. So anyway, I wanted to correct that so you wouldn't go and do all these blocks and thinking you were going to connect a 12-inch block with a 15-inch block. So that doesn't work. Now I'm just going to sew this block together and then show you what it looks like finished. Here is the finished block. This is the red chain block, and it's 15-inch finished. I pressed all the seams open. Tomorrow you will receive the red star block that's the companion to this. The link to download the free pattern from Wyndham, you can either scan this code, or I'll put it in the description below the video along with these instructions. Thank you for watching.